Well, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. I lied. It's been practically 20 years since this game came out, so let's see if my stance on any of it has changed given the modern gaming landscape. Still can't get over that just stock gun sound effect, which the only thing that really comes to mind when I mention it, or hear it, is just the fact it was in the room. Also the fact here that the moon is still in one piece, despite this taking place after Adventure 2. Shadow doesn't know how guns work. I suppose it sort of makes logical sense, given he was asleep for 50 years. It's like, how does these advanced firearms work? What is this priming? What is this handle on the side here? How does it work? I imagine so many kids just thought this was, ooh, so cool and edgy back in the day, back when most people were starting to get more into the Devil May Cries and whatnot. Just glad to see you could make it to whatever this is. Yeah. I will admit, a lot of the imagery in this game really reminds me a lot of Devil May Cry 2. Yep, it's that time again. Seems to make only the most thematic sense considering 20 years of anniversary of this game and the fact that Shadow is allegedly going to be getting his own game nowadays. I feel it would be kind of appropriate on the 20th anniversary of this game they actually announce what this Shadow the Hedgehog project was officially, as opposed to just leaving us to speculate. It's like, ooh, Shadow has his own side brand now. He's gonna have his own branded slippers and Pez dispensers and other things which you find in public restrooms. I'm sure you know what I mean. Also, yes. Getting into a little bit of this, I may as well go into a little bit of my history with regards to this game. A little bit. I didn't actually pick up the GameCube version when it came out. The first version of this game I played was actually on the PS2. Yeah. The arguably worse version. Ended up getting a PS2 Slim with this and Sonic Gems Collection, and the first time I actually knew about this game's existence was when it was in my hands. So you can imagine my surprise to seeing this character who I was semi-familiar with from SA2 and Heroes just suddenly having his own game and holding a gun. You can imagine that's a little bit of a whiplash there. Anyways, may as well say beforehand. Look at all this stuff, which I most definitely did on the GameCube version. Looking at the library here. Look at all these endings I absolutely definitely did get in my own time. Don't actually do this, by the way, please. It's not worth doing, just getting all 326 of these. Just don't do this to yourself. Please. But in any case, that just means that we can basically do however much of this game I want. But considering 20th anniversary and all, I want to go through this quite a bit, so we're just gonna go the same way I think a lot of people did, just to start off with. Where's my Shadow remake? In the same place as the Sonic Adventure remake, just non-existent. It says Fire in the Sky Festival. I'm more looking forward to the Smoke on the Water Festival myself.
Why does that name haunt me?
Why does that name haunt me? And why do these cutscenes still look so good 20 years later? It's like you can see the pores on Shadow's face.
Who am I?
Well, we're just going to assume that's actually how it happened, and not an accident like it was, I think that's one thing that I do kind of like about the whole Shadow thing, is that you don't exactly know the details of quite what happened, especially mostly going off of that one scene in Sonic X where you actually saw the interview with the guy who shot Maria, allegedly. Well, you know, maybe it actually was an accident, who knows?
think they are. I don't have time for this.
Yeah, so much for Maria's wish. Just screw humanity. That's the companies are scared of much. Now, it's more so they said with the money and resources they have, it would take about as much effort to make a remake as it would to make an entirely new game, so they figured, may as well just make a new game.
Who are you, and how do you know I'm Shadow? And what are you talking
I'm sorry, I'm talking over this masterful cutscene. Refuses to elaborate and leaves.
Just what was that all about?
I ask myself the same question every day regarding this game,
I
Shadow.
have to believe him. The only way I'm gonna get the secrets to my past is to get those Chaos Emeralds.
The ones which I got from the last game, but didn't actually unlock any secrets. Funny how that works. Yep, just starting off in the place where everything starts with regards to this game. Good old West. Wow, the loading is actually pretty quick. Also, nice to know that, even in the GameCube version, the frame rate absolutely tanks in this whole section. Actually, let me just do this real quick. Maybe I'm just doing this all wrong. Because I'm playing it through Elgato. Let's see how it feels now. Oh, that feels a lot better. Yeah. Actually, playing it first. Oh, the frame rate is absolutely just tanks whenever one of these things goes off. But I mean, say what you will about this game. Say what you will. I must imagine that someone working on this game at the time must have had some clairvoyance to create a level which is a one-for-one recreation of Portland 20 years later. It's like completely indistinguishable. Hey, Sonic. I was just about to run that joke into the ground again. You want to join me? Honestly, Sonic, I'm not in the mood right now, so, sorry. Still find it funny that you can just do that. You can just completely just blast Sonic and his friends out of existence with a magnum. Yeah, you still look pretty freaky to me, man. Honestly, these guys hardly seem like a threat, so, honestly, I don't really feel like it, man. I missed. He got away. I think there's actually something hidden in here. Oh yeah, just, what must the caliber of these bullets be if they can just one-shot completely destroy a building? Like, eat your heart out, Halo 1 Magnum. This is the real sort of ultimate powerful gun in gaming. The Shadow the Hedgehog pistol just... It's like, not even the Halo 1 pistol could destroy buildings. I don't think even the rocket launcher could destroy buildings, to be frank. Ah yes, and of course over here we... Do you mind? This was of course the first of many Sonic games, the one to first debut the 4Kids voice cast, mostly known from Sonic X. I mostly found it sort of weird to start off with, but more so in a sense of why would they go through the trouble of replacing this voice cast? It's like, you had a perfectly good one right there, why not just go with these lots? But obviously, like most occasions, I didn't really know the full story. Oh yeah, I just remembered, all the keys have already been collected on this save file, so we don't have to worry about that. But that also means that we can just casually mess around with whatever's in and behind the secret doors. Also, yeah, just... Shadow can just casually flip a bus. I gotta wonder, is that something wholly unique to Shadow? Could Sonic do that? It's like... It's like we found, like, a proper way of gauging power scaling in this series. Just which characters can flip a bus. Also, JoJo reference. This is the end for you, Jotaro! It didn't work. Alright, and we also got all the stuff that we can mess around with in here. Obviously, for completing all the story modes, you get access to all these special weapons. For now, we're just going to go with Le Katana, because this is power. This is power, Dante. Might controls everything. It's like I can see where so many Sonic OCs got their inspiration for just edgy powers and samurai sword. I mean, granted, everyone in their anti uses edgy samurai swords for their OCs, so I don't think it's necessarily all that special. So in here, we got ourselves a little armored car. I can't even bring the katana with me. Lame. I already have the door open, so we may as well just go for a casual drive through Portland. Excuse me, coming through. It's kind of weird we don't find any vehicles in this game that don't have any weapons on them. I can feel it would be kind of an obvious thing, especially for a car like this. I almost want to say tanks were planned for this game, but didn't make the final cut. It's a shame, really, because I feel that a level of you just blasting around in a tank would have been just stupid for— oh! We already have fireworks going off outside. Suppose it's fitting.
Once I find all of the emeralds, then I'll—
yep, this is all about me. C for something I can't say. This is the power of sharing. The power of shotting gun. Baby, you know it. Also, feel free to skip this cutscene whenever it comes up, because this happens every single playthrough you have it. So you just see good old Oliver Garden here, just looking over all the guys here playing Galaga.
And every city is reporting significant damage and casualties. Among them, Westopolis has received the heaviest casualties.
Yeah, everybody's fluffing dead there, man. It's like I haven't seen such stuff since Nam. Do you think Vietnam actually happened in the Sonic universe? Thinking about it, did World War II happen? I mean, this is basically Earth, so it means that certain historical events must have happened, like Hiroshima. It's like, how much of our Earth's history lines up with Sonic's Earth's history? That I can't help but wonder. It's like with the Minion, like asking where the Minions were during the 1940s. Just casually jaunting through the street with my 2 radioactive Jolly Ranchers.
No one tells me what to do. I have my own reasons for collecting the
I'm going to make them into rock candy.
You really don't understand.
I'm gonna make them into a giant ring, then maybe Rogue will take me back.
Perhaps Professor Gerald has done more to your memory than I imagined.
The professor?
Strange that you don't remember your maker.
What'd you say?
Silence.
I remember a lot of this seeming all sort of, very sort of mysterious and speculatory back in the day. It's like, ooh, what does he know about Le Professor Gerald, who tried to nuke the planet? Using the same thing Ultron did, except actually just turning his space station to a massive chaos energy bomb. At least that's how I view it. Could be wrong.
Where am I?
This isn't Angel Island. I mean, it would make sense for it to be, but I guess this place is just full of these ancient ruins. Like, where is this in all the world?
I guess I underestimated his powers.
Just another case of Sonic's world being so wildly undefined.
Find out what they're up to.
I got it. Oh, yeah. This feels so much smoother than the PS2 version. It's like the frame rate is actually semi-stable. Oh, hey, Knuckles. I mean, not really. Actually, Knuckles, I just sort of need to get out of here, actually, so if you just, I imagine this has some very... This is some very timely imagery, I must say, given when this came out. You know, mid-2000s. Sort of deserty ruin area. I can definitely imagine this sort of setting in a Counter-Strike game, you know, minus the loops. Also, yeah, just like in any 3D game, you can just skip the loops and it's faster. At least I think it is. Could be wrong. Ah! We actually have a new weapon type. Grenade launcher. That's one thing which I kind of find disappointing, actually, the weapon variety, where obviously you got a fair bit of stuff like different sorts of machine guns, pistols, swords, grenade launchers, rocket launchers. No shotguns. Knuckles, you can't say that nowadays. I'm gonna have to make you go away now, buddy. There we go. Just casually cut Knuckles in half. Oh, this game can be so silly sometimes. No. I said go away, I'm not interested in your terms and conditions. I'm not interested in your family jewels.
Targets confirmed inside ruin. Incoming!
Out of my way, I need to get my crate. You know what, let's do the heal gun next. And, yeah, just in case you thought this game was super serious, here we have Chicken Gun. Let's try the Chicken Gun. Obviously, it's just a vacuum gun. It just casually just, soaks up absolutely everything. It's like, oh, what's that? Evil aliens just running around? Nah. Nah, just get in my egg sack. Get out of here, Knuckles. I'm not interested in your nonsense. I'm just here to soak. I'm here to soak up all the aliens. Also, yeah, I can do this. Time to skip the level. Just... I don't know. When it comes to doing hero missions, I can't help but feel the Chaos Control is just entirely situational, because it's mostly just used to skip levels. Like, sure, it's useful when it is useful, or when the level requires you to use it, but unless you're just trying to get to the end of a level, it's just not really all that helpful for completing hero objectives. I said, just look how massive this thing has become now. I'm surprised Shadow can even lift it. It's bigger than he is. Also, yeah, I think this is the first Sonic game to actually utilize the C-stick for camera controls. Something which I feel has been long overdue. I can sort of get camera controls with just doing the A button, but I think for more modern conventions, more modern control schemes, I think most people just appreciate the C-stick. I think it mostly just comes down to preference. Anyways, now I get this cool segment. I probably should have saved this for another instance of me playing this level, but we're doing it now. Yeah, by getting all the keys here, you can effectively just skip a whole bunch of this segment with this cool little, worm vault, I don't remember the name of this thing. I think it's a worm vault, maybe it's a black vault. I don't remember, but anyways, it shoots little worm missiles. What is it with aliens and highly dangerous worms? Like, you got the hunters in Halo, and you just got these heat-seeking worm missiles in this game. I mean, obviously, you could argue, considering they are aliens, there's a fair bit of inspiration from Halo 2 going on here. At least that's how I view it. Okay, get in. Oh, so full now. Okay, so you get extra lives at the end of it. That's neat. Look at this. Just, Shadow could just casually fly. Good to know. Oh, I think... Yeah, that also can happen. You can accidentally just complete objectives you don't mean to, just by using Chaos Control in the wrong place. It's kind of a shame, really, because it can be useful just skipping levels, but it can very easily just screw you over. Also, I hope you like the new the new backdrop I got. It's a work in progress, admittedly. Let me know what you think. Also, I don't think it necessarily helps that the aspect ratio of these GameCube games seems to work on a case-by-case basis. Whatever. We're done with that level.
I take orders from no one. I do as I decide.
Yep, I'm my own lone wolf. I don't have any friends. I should know that... the lore masters of the series tell me so. Ah yes, and here we are in the White House, located this time around in San Francisco. Meaning I can only imagine this version of the United States being royally screwed. I will say though, humanity seems to be putting up a pretty decent effort against the alien onslaught. You could even say they're kind of whipping them, even though, yeah, the CIA is just compromised now.
Tell the commanding generals that the United Federation will never surrender to terror.
2005, by the way. It's like really getting into one of those hot topics. Also,
This planet was once safe.
I kind of just want one of those on my desk, to be honest. Like, if not the president's desk, then at the very least mine. Because that is such just... such a wild thing to have on your desk, especially just... I know a lot of people have made jokes about it, along with, you know, Obama holding at least one of the Chaos Emeralds. Just... I know what it is about this series being so intertwined with American politics, man. At least prior to 2016, when everything went to hell.
I wonder if there are any chaos.
Also, I wonder how I'm not suddenly dying from radiation poisoning.
What? That's right. I somehow escaped, but was then captured by those humans. But from where? And why?
You know, this island is looking surprisingly in good condition for being nuked at the end of Sonic Adventure 2. Because yeah, this is Prison Island. Which, if you know your Sonic Adventure 2 lore, you would know this is the island that Robotnik blew up. Presumably with all the armaments that Gun housed on here. I mean, considering it is a prison, I don't doubt it probably would have been a boneheaded move to house nukes here, but still. There was a pretty honking big explosion at the end of SA2, so... I'll grant it Charlemagne. Don't care. Get out of here. Yeah, I suppose it would have been a pretty boneheaded move to house nukes on this island, considering there's also a massive prison here. It's like, oh yes, put your nuclear weapons right next to the high-security prison. Nothing's bound to go wrong with that. It's kind of crazy that Shadow recognizes something he's never seen before in any game. So yeah, but... even so, I imagine there was some powerful munitions at least housed on this island. I mean, I wouldn't have had a military base right next to a high-security prison anyways, but...
it doesn't seem to go that high.
to each their own, I suppose. Oh yeah, I remember this being kind of annoying to control just with how slippery it is. Also the fact that you just swap weapons automatically, just... I wanna hold my realistic-looking M16. Not whatever this is. Give me my M16. Right now, you can give me whatever this is supposed to be. Give me it. Also, the world's... I mean, to be fair, I suppose... I was gonna say the double jump in this seems anemic, but it's still better than the double jump in Forces. That's not really saying much, but it's the truth. Over here, methinks, just... Just skip a whole bunch of... Can I just... Oh yeah, just... I can tech it, I can... Look at all these skips that I'm able to do. As if I'm speedrunning this at all. Oh, see, I can just do this. Out of my way, please. I got places to be. That's it for... And I even get to skip that annoying bit. Don't mind me, just as you were, gentlemen. As you were. Just give me your M16. I'll take your M16, and I'll be on my merry way. It does have to be there. You know, I'm thinking it is kind of weird nowadays. It's like, back in the day, you know, late 2000s, 2010s, people thought just cartoon Hedgehog holding an M16 like this was sort of ridiculousness, but nowadays it feels as though people are seemingly okay with it. Even find it kind of cool, which is like... Either people just have the integrity of a wet paper bag these days, or gaming really has sunk into such a low in which people think that this is actually a legitimately good game. I mean, there's still a whole bunch of Sonic games I'd play this over at the very least, but so it goes without saying it. This doesn't necessarily seem like a good sign to me. Honestly, you just have this funky little... Yeah, for some reason they just added this strafe feature. Even in a series which is about, you know, pinball physics and getting to the end of the level as fast as possible. It just seems a wee bit counterintuitive to me, gonna be brutally honest. Heck yeah, A rank. I remember A ranks mostly being pretty easy to get in this game, at least compared to Reloaded. Because I did do Reload, and I don't think I got a single A rank. Oh hey, Robotnik's here. Just out of nowhere. So I was like, oh yeah, this is still a Sonic game, technically. We gotta have Robotnik.
Everything. How can I take over the city and build the Eggman Empire if there is no city?
I will admit, I do think Robotnik is a bit of a highlight in this game. It's like, whenever he's involved, the levels are usually quite fun, like this one coming up.
I bet no one expected this baby could...
Shadow, this is a rock, this is not a baby. A baby's made of rocks on this planet. I am not all too familiar with human anatomy, unfortunately. Are you like the Urukai, born from the mud? Because that's sort of like how the Black Ops are born. We're just born out of, like, flesh pods on our comets.
Robotnik's weirdly fluffy mustache. Yeah, it's like... The detailing in the Blur cutscenes here is still good to this day. I mean, it's Blur Studios, so... I don't doubt it'll be good. They're like... Oh, so yeah, that's just a cool... That's a cool PNG. It's a cool JPEG. But even so, I do find it kind of funny. And I do have a little bit of respect for... Actually, a lot of respect, actually, for Blur Studios. The best animation studio in town for making spaceships fly backwards in cutscenes.
Staring at it from afar.
It's like, I saw that happen in Halo 2 Anniversary at one point. It's like, I can't unsee that now. I can't play the Anniversary Edition. It's ruined for me forever. Anyways, welcome to Glyphic Canyon Act 2. Yeah, I've noticed that this game tends to reuse level assets a lot. Like, obviously, this is just Glyphic Canyon, except it's in the sky. Ooh. And you have these guys, which you just absolutely blaze down. Let's try the Omo Chow gun. Yes, yes! In case you thought this game was super edgy and serious, we got this funny thing. I kind of wish we got more sort of SEGA crossover weapons. Like, obviously the egg vacuum is inspired more so on Billy Hatcher. I kind of wish we got more stuff, like maybe Oolala's ray gun from Space Channel 5. Or maybe just hitting people with Samba de Amigos rackets. Oh. I didn't mean to do that.
Inhaling this gas fills me with evil.
That sounds so funny out of context. It's just like, don't vape, kids. It fills you with the evil.
Keep going. Gun left
Don't do hotboxing.
looks useful on uneven
Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna be filled with the evil. No, but I want to, though. I want to be filled with evil. Don't do it, Shadow. No, but I want to. Let's try next this thing, which sort of looks like a plasma pistol. A little bit. It sort of has that similar silhouette. Good old satellite gun. In case we wanted to tank the frame rate. Yeah, that really does look like a plasma pistol, doesn't it? And there we go, just as expected, the frame rate tanked for a little second there. I probably don't need this anymore. Out of my way! Yeah, you could just slide through those. Surprisingly satisfying.
I can maneuver a bit descending with this parachute.
Oh yes, I can just doom these particular flappy things with death from above. Yes! It's just like inside too, where this supposed orbital laser is able to work indoors. You try and figure that out. Just like death to everything dies. Yeah, it is kind of fun to mess around with, to say the least. I will say, though, I feel this game definitely has a fair few sleeper hits in terms of its soundtrack. Obviously, this is probably one of the highlights, as seen by absolutely everyone who played the Generations version of this particular level. Let's go with, yeah, let's go with the Shadow Rifle. I'm out of here. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing much of these levels much justice. You know what? I'm not gonna listen to a Shadow. We're going up. We're going up here, and we're gonna skip this loop-de-loop. So the Shadow Rifle, you get this obviously from beating the last story. It's the best gun in the game, basically. It works basically the same as your standard pistol, except if I come down here and hopefully find some enemies to use it on eventually. Yeah, it one-shots anything in the game. Ah yes, look at that, just casually one-shotting a whole... Unfortunately, it can't break through these weird-looking shields, though, so... there is that to worry about. I'm not interested, Robotnik. I do like the implied sense of scale here as well. It's just like, ooh, look at these lasers going on. It's like you can't see them fighting in the... you know what, let's not go with the key route this time. Let's go over here. Restock my Shadow Rifle and casually shoot this innocent bird in the face.
I can use the control stick to ascend and descend.
Ah yes, ascend and descend. I do gotta wonder, actually, if the next Sonic game we're getting is going to be another Shadow game. What exactly is it going to be like? Because I've heard that they want to add in more sort of adventure-esque elements, so I can't help but be curious as to how something like that would work. Just everything go away on my screen. Just casually you know, okay, let's get out of here. Wait.
Just you wait, Doctor.
Oh, so yeah, just kind of funky that this game just gives you invincibility constantly.
You're not getting away from me this time.
Makes you wonder if that's something that should have been included in the main series. In some capacity. Well, I guess we're, out here on our own at this point. No forced cutscenes on us with Oliver Garden or Mr. President. Just going into the Iron Jungle, which looks oddly familiar in terms of its level layout. You'll see. You'll see. But first... Legasp!
What the?
My very own Sonic R model!
How can this be? Who are you?
Look at how jaggedy that is. It's just... It wouldn't look too out of place in Sonic Rush.
Listen up, Shadow Androids. The Eggman fleet is strong.
Ah yes, Shadow Androids, which wouldn't be followed up on in any way, shape, or form up until, IDW, where Whisper got all her, had to listen to all her members of Foxhound get absolutely murdered by these guys. Also, great line read there, Shadow. It's like, this is starting to seem more Sonic-y to me. It's like, this is the sort of stuff I'd expect to see from a Sonic. This feels like it wouldn't be too out of place in Heroes. And look at that, Omega's here. Not that we're going to be spending too much time with him, unfortunately. Not right now, not right now, Omega. According to the law, we're not friends, so we're gonna have to go. Let's go... I'm just gonna go through this casually. Whereabouts? Ah! Homing attack chain. I still can't help but wonder what a modern Sonic game would look like without the homing attack. Like, instead, maybe it just had the insta-shield. You know, no jump dash. Maybe a double jump, but definitely the insta-shield / double spin attack. Just... I'm curious to see how that would work. Or if it would work at all, for that matter. Oh, yeah. Another weapon I quite like. The, I don't want to say RPG, I don't want to call it a bazooka, because bazooka is, I think, technically the wrong term, but yeah, these missile launchers. Like them a bunch. Yeah, with this particular area... Oh, and we got Shadow Androids here as well. Right, I didn't realize the platform actually raises up. What the... Oh yeah, there's more keys over here. Yeah, let's just have a look what's in it. Oh, I kind of forgot about these in Prison Island as well. Yep, you just casually lift up a tank gun. Which... No idea how you load artillery into this thing, but, here we go. Good old tank gun. Yeah, with a lot of how this level is set up... Also, yeah, just massive explosion radius on this thing. It's great. I'm getting out of here. Later, Omega. I'm busy. I'm busy. Yeah, main thing I was hoping on getting at with regards to invincibility, something which I feel Sonic Colors Ultimate technically touched upon, but didn't really. The prospect that instead of extra lives, 100 rings just give you, like, invincibility for a little bit. I feel that would be a nice little bonus. You know, including nice little bonus points, you actually have an incentive to collect a bunch of rings. What was that?
Damn, not here.
You saw that, right? Let me see if I can do that again. Also, yeah, there goes my entire score, so... So much for that, I guess. So much for all that fun I was having with the tank gun. Okay, it worked correctly that time. And here we have another weapon which I definitely quite like in this game. Possibly my favorite one. Arguably the best in the whole game aside from the Shadow Rifle. In terms of the normal gameplay, the minigun. Looks ridiculous. Shoots ridiculous. It weighs 150 kilogram and fire $200. Custom to cartridge at 10,000. Yeah, you know the rest. It cost $400,000. Oh yes, it's beautiful. Cry some more.
The doctor's base. Doctor, you will tell me everything.
Or will he? That is the interesting question. Bap.
Perfect.
Oh, see, I do hope that you like the slightly new border presentation I'm going for. Kind of figured that the other one was a little hard on the eyes.
Eggman detected. Approaching this direction.
Alright, I'll take your word at Omega. That just looks like a refitted Egg Emperor.
You two are going to
I mean, it wouldn't look too out of place in Heroes, but still.
Doctor, please, I need to know.
I need to know!
Androids, the ones that look like me. Am I?
Yes!
What?
Yes!
Omega are
What? Yes!
But you betray me as you stand here before me. So now, I will destroy you both, turning you into scrap.
Would you like me to define scrap metal for you as well, Shadow?
Once and for all.
This is what you get for turning against
Oh yeah, remember this fight also being a little bit easy, aside from his funky looking laser eyes? Like, look at that. Basically, oh. Could have sworn there was a turret here. Here we go. Just, aim up and then just spam the B button and watch his health just disappear.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Vzzzz.
Next time we meet, you won't be so
I wasn't actually expecting that to work.
can see.
An android? Me?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me, Shadow, when it's the truth. And apparently you can't handle it.
Perfect.
Look at Omega there just doing his little shuffle. Not quite as impressive as his pretty little windmill, but okay, maybe a little bit more impressive actually. Oh yes, you remember Sonic Adventure 2? If not, then here we are again, along with Heroes. Remember all these better games? Debatably, in the case of Heroes.
Together. This ultimate life form they keep referring to is the Black Hedgehog, and he died, and I'm its copy. I must be the android Dr. Eggman created.
I mean, this is certainly would have been an interesting route for them to officially take, which, obviously, since this is the first version of the Shadow Hedgehog story I went through, I thought this actually was the case, but I don't know. Do you think that Shadow being an Eggman robot actually adds much to his character or takes away from it? I mean, I get it in the sense of wanting to preserve Shadow's sacrifice from from Adventure 2, but I don't know. At that point, I would have preferred they just left him dead. So, kind of glad that this ultimately wasn't the case. And oh hey, since we're here, we have no choice but to side with Omega, since we're at the very end and there's only 2 objectives. This is arguably my favorite level in the entire game. Arguably. It is definitely the most Sonic-y of the bunch. Yeah, let's go over here. And look at this, we get ourselves a little hover pad. Which Omega doesn't even know about. It's like, Shadow, what the fluff is this? What am I looking at, Shadow? It's a hoverboard. You do know what extreme gear are, right? Нет, nein, no. Extreme gears didn't exist yet when the game came out. Well, you'll know in the next game, Omega. I'll take your word on it, Shadow. Ho ho, Shadow! I have no time. I don't have time for you, Robotnik. I'm on my. I need to get going in order to flatten you. Going to crack you like egg. Yeah, apologies. I may be a little bit sleep deprived for this particular stream. Not that you probably noticed at this point. Just may have spent a little too much time staying up last night playing a little bit of Man vs. Machine. Was playing it a little bit more before stream, actually. I finally got myself an Australium. Not sure if anyone particularly cares about that, but, oh yeah, and this, whole area is designed for the hoverboard. Look at this. All these extra lives and repair units just to skip all this. Wonderful. Part of me wants to go back, second time we do this, because I do kind of want to get all 10 endings at the very least, regardless of how we get there. I don't have to deal with you. Yeah, I think I've already questioned too many times as to how all these cartoonish characters just are able to survive being in such close proximity to molten rock without bursting into flames themselves, but... So I'm not really going to bother answering that at this point, but... I don't know, between this and Gems Collection, I feel as though, regardless of quality, I did have a good time with Sonic games on PS2. Especially playing it initially with this level. Like, you can definitely tell this is one of the more popular ones as well, considering it was also backported into Adventure 2. Considering a lot of stuff which goes into this level, which wasn't part of Adventure 2 initially, you could definitely sort of see the work that went into it. Like this section, for instance. From what I've heard, coding such a spiraling rail in Adventure 2 is a little bit of a nightmare. Like, these spiral rails aren't too bad by comparison, just that corkscrew, I think, is the main one, and loops. Just rails in general are a little bit more difficult, especially considering pathfinding and physics and whatnot. But with this and Gems Collection, it really does sort of add to the sense that, yeah, in terms of Sonic games, it feels as though most of everything you need is on GameCube, really.
Doctor, at last I'll hear the truth from you.
Yes. Whatever the truth may be. It's definitely not going to be the same thing you said last time, just to reinforce that bias.
Nice to see you, Shadow Android.
See?
And you too, Omega. It certainly looks as if you've, well, done quite a bit of damage down there. But did you really think that you could challenge me?
It really feels super weird hearing this particular song nowadays, like in Crossworld. It's just been so long, and I don't know, it just feels as though with this particular theme song, it really feels like they threw away something which was truly great, you know? In favor of his theme from 06 for some reason, I don't really get that. Oh boy, it's the annoying slot sound from Heroes again. I don't think this actually played correctly in the PS2 version, though. So, whenever his reel spun, you were mostly just left in silence. For better or for worse. And here we are, anyways, with the pinnacle of Robotnik's robot design. Just a whole slot machine gimmick. I mean, I know he likes his casinos, but still. Ah yes, just casually have version of... Just add things to your slot machine which actually would actively harm you. That's a good thing to accomplish, Robotnik. Get over here. Blah. From what I can tell, there aren't actually any weapons on this version of the boss fight, so this one may go on for a little bit. Obviously, if you have any forms of weaponry, this fight goes by a lot easier. Oh. Not that time. You wanna try that again? Yeah, let's go again. We're good luck trying to find one in this map, Omega. I do definitely appreciate that even in this supposedly dark, depressing, and gloomy game, Robotnik can still be just quite the comedic laugh. It's like sort of admitting that this series can be inherently silly. And sure, there's definitely serious elements about it, but still, the silliness is still sort of a core part of it. And it feels though that never really goes away in this game, actually. With a lot of its silly weapons, especially. What I'm trying to get is, I don't think this game is necessarily as edgy as a lot of people say. I mean, obviously the presentation at first glance doesn't really help in that fact, but oh, that and the localization as well, just feeling so absolutely neutered with the 4Kids cast, just removing any and all swears, except maybe the occasional damn and hell. In fact, I'm pretty sure they got rid of the hells in the... Oh wait, we did get one hell from Shadow earlier, so oh wait, the boss fight's over finally. Okay, goodbye, Robotnik.
Sorry, Doctor, but this is the end.
I'm literally about to kill you in 30 seconds.
Perfect.
Yay. I'll be taking your strawberry-flavored Jolly Rancher, thank you very much. Gonna add it to my collection. A fine addition to my collection. So let's see, we got strawberry, we got blue raspberry, we got apple, we got lemon. What do you think purple flavor would be? Grape? What do you think sky blue flavor would be? And white would the white one would probably be vanilla, just gonna be really honest. So sky blue one, possibly cola? That's the first thing that comes to mind. Oh yeah, Shadow's just here, just claiming he's gonna build a robot empire now. Oh, Meg, you're not even aiming at him. Alright, fine, I'll do it. And just like that, Robotnik is dead. He got blunt force trauma to the head. Definitely quite the abrupt way to finish things out on, I'm gonna admit. At least we get this funky little theme to end things off on, so... Yeah, neutral story, to say the least. Not exactly the most satisfying, where it's just like... You got all these plot threads at the start of the game, and then they just all disappear. In favor of... Oh, hey, Shadow's actually a robot, by the way. I mean, I do kind of get it in the sense of... trying to follow up on that plot thread from Heroes, but... I kind of feel as though the Dark got karate... Yep, he got karate chopped to death by Shadow's karate chop action. Beef thankfully didn't use the laser in his arm. Yeah, part of me kind of feels as though maybe this whole morality system could have been streamlined a little bit, like maybe just only have 3 paths, where you just have the neutral, the hero, and the dark, as opposed to just having the semi-ones in between, where with the 3 routes you could both have more levels to them, so they feel a little bit more fulfilling, and you can arguably go into a little bit more detail with regards to plot elements. Like the neutral route could be more overtly about Robotnik and the whole Shadow Android plot from Heroes. Hero Story could just be learning more about Maria and Shadow building his relationship more with the rest of the Sonic cast. You know, you can have a fair few wholesome interactions there. And then, of course, Dark Story, learning a little bit more about Gerald and the Black Arms, what they're about, and really going into the whole... You know, maybe there could even be, like, some interesting stuff from possibly missing plot threads from Adventure 2 there? Like, is Shadow even the real Shadow, or was he just a replica made by Gerald on Prison Island? Because Adventure 2 had sort of had that as a plot thread and just sort of dropped it. In the sense that it feels like there would have been a normal way for Shadow to come back, technically, even though it wouldn't be the... It wouldn't be the same Shadow. So I do kind of get why they did drop that, ultimately, just to prevent things from getting a little bit too confusing. Because it feels like, all things considered, up to this game, the Sonic world and the series as a whole is a lot more easy to understand, if that makes any sense. Then, of course, with the 1-2-3 punch of Rush rivals in 06, the whole thing just, lore-wise, just gets absolutely spaghettified. Well, that was the neutral story, so I guess up next we're just gonna mess around a little bit. Let's see which way we want to go next. Imperialism. The way to ones where it's imprisoned by the past. Black Angel. I kind of want to see some more stuff with Robotnik, to be brutally honest, so... I think. We could skip this. We've already seen it. I'll probably replay it at the start of each stream, just as a refresher, but I don't think we need to do it the second time. We just skip over whatever cutscenes we've already seen.
Time to go and fulfill this promise.
I think we just skip over this at this point. Just we've already seen this. We're just gonna go through the neutral route again. So yes, we already know who you are, Sonic. Just casually standing in front of a burning car. Kind of feels like a little bit of a juxtaposition. Just like, oh hey, I'm here, just in front of the apocalypse. Also, yeah, that Chaos Emerald sound effect, which I want to say this is the first time it's appeared in this... Actually, that's probably wrong. I think it also appeared in Adventure 2. I remember it mostly from 06. Yeah, that sound effect also didn't play in the PS2 version. I just casually, this building just slumping over like it's the final days. It's like, hey look, it's just like what happened to Amarot. It even has the weird, fleshy-looking creatures in it. And the buildings that fall over. It's just like the final days, you guys. I mean, I do kind of doubt that Shadowbringers in any way, shape, or form took inspiration from this game, but it would have been funny if it did. Yeah, we've already seen you. Out of my way, everybody. I got places to be. I must pick a mission character depending on what my objective is. You must. You can't. It's not as though you can just do the objective without them constantly talking in your ear. Let's run the frame rate a little bit. Yes. Honestly, given this game and a lot of the visual resemblances to Devil May Cry 2, I'm surprised we didn't get more fighting Black Arms, tanks, and helicopters. I mean, I guess you do technically can fight helicopters, it's just not something you normally do in this. Also, you know, just massive Black Arms creature coming out from a building, which... I mean, granted, we already have Perfect Chaos for that, but yeah, there's a helicopter. Can I actually shoot it, though? I don't think I can. This is a drill. I'm just thinking, do you reckon that a lot of people wouldn't have been so against this game if they had the Wispons here? It's like, instead of an M16, you have the burst flamethrower. Oh, best Sonic game? Debatable. Actually, not really. Yeah, I'm still having a good time. Yeah, A rank.
Perfect.
Yeah, I've already seen this. Yeah, let's just spin on ahead. I think this time around we're going to help Nucleus. We're gonna help Nucleus. Yeah, I've already seen Shadow just waking up from a hangover. It's just like him at the end of any particular Samurai concert. He just wakes up in the middle of the disc, just like, what the fluff happened to me?
Hey, Shadow. You saw him too, didn't you? Those black creatures floating
You know what, Knuckles? I am kind of miffed that they just left me to die out in the middle of New Mexico. So, let's go and beat them up a little bit. Yeah, let's just do this. I don't think we necessarily have to shoot all of them. It's just shoot any that we find.
Try going down.
Which again, kind of feel I shouldn't be using the Shadow Rifle for this, but it is still fun to use. Just, I will give this game this: the gunplay is surprisingly decent, at least with the lock-on weapons and the automatic / semi-automatic weapons. It's like pistols, machine guns, and lock-on weapons are generally quite good. Swords, kind of feels sort of hit and miss for me, it feels. Like, the samurai sword is obviously the best one because it has a projectile, but you have to stop to use them, and honestly I feel as well I may as well just use the slide. Probably a bad time to use it, but it's a good... a good use case. Just use the slide to, There we go, that's how that's done. Don't mind me, just... Sir. Can you not? Thank you. Okay, satellite gun. Let's make some orbital lasers happen indoors again. Still have no idea how this works. Heck, what even is creating those lasers, by the way? I do have to wonder. Hey Knuckles, hope you don't mind being bombarded with orbital lasers. But kind of weird that Knuckles is even here to begin with, considering you know, he's out here trying to protect a Chaos Emerald when the Master Emerald is nowhere to be found. Just again, this really feels like the start of them just not bothering to mention the Master Emerald at all. I mean, I guess you could argue that it was the same in Heroes, but it really feels like it's really starting to become a little bit more overt here. It's just... Master Emerald, what about it? Surely you should be trying to protect it against the onslaught of evil aliens looking for Chaos Emeralds. Just... You'd think the Master Emerald would be a bit of a hot priority for Knuckles to protect in such circumstances. You think Gun would be on giving him extra security. It would make more sense if this was Angel Island, actually. You know what? Let's go this way, because there's more aliens to shoot. Let's go. Yeah, Omocho gun. No, I'm not interested in your family jewels. Omo Chow gun is surprisingly good as well. Just seeing all that bounce off her, it's just... Yeah, needless to say, the Shadow Crate weapons... Bellissimo. Obviously there's some that are better than others, but even so, just... Generally, they're all quite nice to have on hand.
Roger. Resuming operation. Freeze! Come here!
How about no? Alright. Time to tank the frame rates. Oh, there's so many bouncing around all over the place. My beautiful frames. Alright, Knuckles, I'll take your word on it. Just... This thing also packs a punch as well. Ow. Also, I think this is the first game where getting hit doesn't rob you of all your rings, instead you just lose like 20. Which is definitely a nice, slight... Which is definitely quite nice. It's like... Considering the, I almost... Feels weird saying this, but I feel in terms of, the various Sonic games we have, I feel this one does combat the best. Because it isn't necessarily something that really slows anything down, and... Honestly, the whole defeat all enemies to advance thing doesn't seem quite as prevalent here as I remember. Yay.
Perfect.
Oh, this also means we get to see the funny line now. Yeah, I've already seen Mr. President talking about terrorists. Let's go to the circus. It's like, ah yes, in the middle of this whole alien incursion. Let's just go to the circus.
Where's that damn fourth
Where's that mother-fluffing fourth Chaos Emerald?
Isn't that Tails?
Hey look, it's the Cyclone. It's the last time we'll see it until Frontiers. And he didn't bother to get the laser cannon upgrade. He just has the bazooka, I think. So he has the jet booster, and yeah, there's the bazooka.
A Chaos Emerald.
Yep, he said it. Yep, and inexplicably, the Cyclone is just gone. It just crashes.
Guess it's my lucky day.
No explanation as to why. Just Tails was drunk at the wheel, I guess. And that's the last time we ever see the Cyclone, up until Frontiers. Cyclone model is outdated. I mean, it's still pretty blocky in Frontiers, not gonna lie.
Hey, Shadow, look at this. Eggman's collected rings from all around the world.
So what? The walls are made of rings? Is that what you mean? Anyways, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm here on other business. With this stupid clown music. Yeah, it definitely feels weird to say that this game does the combat best in any Sonic game. It's just in the sense that it doesn't slow, it barely slows you down at all.
Those gun geeks are trying to demolish my lovely park. Do me a favor and get rid
Especially since the fact that it's something which you barely even need to interact with in order to proceed. Because in most cases, you're mostly just doing normal Sonic stuff. Just along with the fact that you occasionally just shoot somebody with a gun, occasionally. Not really. I'm used to, like, traveling at the speed of light and, fighting in a world of frozen time. This kind of feels pedestrian to me still. Yep, Tails just casually standing right next to a whole bunch of killer robots. I imagine there has to be some artwork of that, like with Tails and a Ushanka. Like, just the imagery of that alone just seems like it would be insane. Anyways, let's try this out. Heavy machine gun! The best way to use it is to just use it like a pistol. Because this is its fire rate normally, and this is its fire rate when you mash it. There. It's like they tried to balance this being like, oh, this is like a more powerful machine gun, so needless to say, we have to be a little bit more methodical and have it be slow and punchy, but you can just still spam it. Wait, you only have to shoot 20 guys here? It seems like not that much, actually. It's like, what's the catch, Robotnik? Yeah, just in case you thought this game was super edgy. Still. I just wonder what my robots are up to. Let's see what's in here, actually. Let's see what's behind these doors. Ah.
If you don't want to get hurt, then use this pole to go down.
Robotnik, what do you mean? There's no fall damage in this game. What are you trying to get at? Could you imagine, though, if Sonic games did have fall damage? Like, how infuriating that would be. Oh, there's more robots over. Oh, I used up all my machine gun. Alright, don't mind me, just casually skipping all the rings of fire. Well, I don't know, I could still use it. Give me that lovely heavy machine gun. Heavy machine gun. I think we'd go up there, and we just beat up that guy. Nice.
I wonder how my robots are doing.
I think it goes without saying that all the Robotnik theme levels, probably my favorites. It's just like, this is what I expect to see. This sort of nice, bright, colorful, surrealist aesthetic that I'm used to in these games. At least with regards to stuff like Heroes and Adventure. I suppose it's kind of hypocritical considering I still love stuff like Adventure 2. Oh, I think we're coming up to the end of a level. Shoot. It's always stuff like this, isn't it? Where I get to the end of the level and it's just like, oh, you missed one. Whether it's a picture frame or an enemy. Alright. Yeah, I should have known there was one over here. There he is.
Disgusting humans. How dare you show your faces in the doctor's presence?
How very dare you? B rank. Yeah, I think taking that upper route to show off the secret door kind of messed me up there. Anyways. Yeah, we've already seen this with all of Robotnik's flying babies. I think up next we're gonna actually help Robotnik out a little bit more, actually. Let's do that. This whole route is a little bit less varied than I was initially anticipating. I mean, yeah, Shadow. You remember Egg Fleet from the last game? Because I sure do. Get out of here, you freaky Doom man. I'm not interested in your holy war. Get out of here. Yeah, Shadow Rifle, let's do that. Just gonna leave the giant ships alone. Ho ho, Shadow! Let's see what Robotnik has to say about inhaling this evil. It's like, oh yes, Shadow, feel free to engage in evil. Like, Robotnik doesn't even care about Shadow just inhaling the strange gas. He doesn't care about Shadow just doing the drugs. He doesn't care about him doing Le Mary Jean. Let me just get out of here before I get out of here and hopefully move on to another tangent. Still super satisfying to pull off. I know, they just seem to be standing there, Robotnik. You should probably look into that. It's like, oh yes, we're finally actually getting ready to fight for once. I must say, this must be just... I do sort of get the sense of this being semi-pivotal battle, which is sort of a midpoint in the entire game where possibly all three plots converge. I can imagine this just being quite the intense, cool moment. Don't have to worry about me, Robotnik. What I do have to worry about is this segment. This section, which I skipped over last time, because it's, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, the hover... I'm gonna say the hover on this thing is pretty slow, but you can use it just more as an air brake than anything. Now, I guess I'm just gonna have to do this the normal way. Good grief. At the very least, it seems like it's still doable under normal circumstances. And, I don't know, I kind of wonder if you could... No, it doesn't look like you can use these to trimp. Like, you could spin dash off those at a specific angle and just fly all the way up to the top of the map. Somehow I don't think that's gonna be possible. With those things at the very least. Like, with geometry that isn't demolishable, then sure, but not here. Just like being back in Marble Zone. Robotnik, can you please stop telling your ships to stop shooting at me when I'm trying to help you out? Alright, I'll take your word for it, Robotnik. Yeah, it is definitely fun whenever you enter Darker Hero mode, just to sort of let loose. Just sort of spam the button and just watch everything disappear in front of you. I think we just go down here, actually. Yep. Then let's hurry up and go get them, shall we? Yes! Everyone, the whole world is my enemy, Robotnik. A guy made of crystals told me so once. Maybe. Was still a little confused about that. Alright, let's try the Volt one this time. Let's go. Oh yes, a little turbulent. Pow. Yes, worms. Coming over here, you just get a whole bunch of different items. Mostly rings. I don't know what it is, but rings in this game kind of feel a little bit superfluous. It's like, look at all the 200, nearly 300 rings, and doesn't feel as though it means anything. Like, if you... Again, I feel this is something that Color's Ultimate touched on a fair bit, or at the very least, touched on the idea of 100 ring invincibility. It's definitely something I would like to see in an official capacity. Along with just the return of all the classic power-ups.
I cannot betray the doctor.
Yes, for some reason I feel almost compelled to, like it's part of my programming. Well, here we are back in Iron Jungle, but no Sonic R models. Huh, that's weird.
What's up, Shadow?
Oh hey, it's Sonic.
Not you again.
Nice to see you.
Oh yeah, I'm in this game, by the way.
Looks like those black creatures are headed out to space. We're on our way to the Ark, so I guess that means we're going too.
I don't know, for some reason that line, when I was younger, made perfect sense, where it's like, oh, the black creatures are going out to space. Well, we're just so happening to head up to the Ark, so I guess that means we're going to space too. Yep. I don't know, just for some reason didn't find it so confusing. We're on our way to the Ark, so I guess that means we're going too.
Space colony. Ark. This place. So familiar. But why?
It feels like every day is the same.
This is where Maria?
Also made jokes about being in a Hot Topic or something. What was that about?
Died? Oh yeah, bring it on.
I'm probably going into a little bit more detail about this when we go through the hero route, but...
Looks like the party's getting started.
Time to rock and roll!
You up for this, Shadow?
I almost feel as though this game actually has arguably one of my favorite characterizations of Sonic in the entire series, where you could say it's more sort of overly emphasized, him being more high-spirited, high-energy, given it's from Shadow's perspective, but I don't know, just Sonic in this game just is seems like a lot of fun to be around. It's like this and Black Knight are probably, to me at least, the best characterization Sonic has actually had. Anyways, we're not going to be bothering with Sonic this time. This time, I guess to say we're sorry to Black Doom or something, we're just going to blow up these generators. It's like, yeah, we've driven you off of Earth, you can live here for a bit. It's not like anyone else is using it. Vzz. Hopefully this won't be quite as tedious as in, Rude. Yeah, hopefully this won't be as tedious as the reloaded version is, because I remember that being quite annoying when I did it. It's like, oh hey, remember the gravity gimmick from, Crazy Gadget? It's back, except it's done so in a way where it's less obtrusive. It's like where you just have to touch these switches to make it work. I also feel it would have been kind of cool if in the case of... Oh, here we are. Yeah, if in the case of doing either the Hero or the Dark missions, the closer you are to a certain alignment, the characters of the other alignment will grow increasingly more desperate. Like, obviously if you get to, like, Gun Fortress, Rouge would be, like, begging and pleading for you to come back to light as opposed to just like, oh yeah, you're here. Oh yeah, Shadow, you're here, I guess. Help me out, will ya? As opposed to just, please, please, Shadow, I'm begging you. This isn't what Maria would want, Shadow. It's just like, how dare you say her name? And over here, it's just like Black Doom's just trying to pull out all the stops to manipulate Shadow into turning back more towards his own ends. Just like,
this is the place where your where everything you know and love died, Shadow. Surely this shouldn't at least invoke an emotional response from you. Anything at all. I'm kind of grasping at straws at the moment here, buddy.
Yeah, that really doesn't do any good for my throat. I'm trying. It's not my fault these platforms... Shut up. Do you want me to destroy your stupid generators or not? Ooh. I don't remember actually going this route. I definitely think this is the way we're supposed to go, though. Oh yeah, now I remember this. This wacky route. Okay. Guess we're just going this way. Ah yes, I remember this whole part being annoying. Ooh. There's actually like poles here. I don't remember this, even though I can't even... Oh. Well, that's kind of neat. Holding the strafe button reorientates the camera. But it doesn't help that this is still super weird. Oh. Where the fluff am I now? Okay, we're under normal gravity now. Heck yeah. I'm just trying to get weapons, man. There we go. Now, where's this next generator? Well, I guess we're just gonna have to wait a little bit more whilst Sonic taunts me in the corner. It's like, Shadow, it's like you're not even trying to get this to race me for this emerald. What, you think you have nothing to prove? Also, no idea what's happening with the camera and the aspect ratio. What is going on here? Just like, it's like Shadow's drunk. He was like, oh, shouldn't have had so many old fashions. There it is. Moving on. Yeah, what even was that, Shadow? I expected better from a rival like you. Do I seriously have to go back to Knuckles? I thought you were better than that. Heck. At this point, maybe I may even have to call Jet for a good time. Sonic, what do you mean by that? That came out wrong. That's what Amy said. Knuckles, you're not helping here. Yeah, I will admit this whole gravity thing definitely is quite cool. It's like it's actually doing cool stuff with the gravity mechanic. I like it. It's kind of weird to say, really. Ah yes, you are now dancing on the ceiling. What a feeling. Okay, so... press that. Oh, here we go. What a feeling to be waiting on the ceiling. Whoa, what a feeling to be waiting on the ceiling. What a feeling. Game, I want to leave. Let me out. This isn't where I want to be. Alright, I could just do this, can't I? What a feeling when you're waiting on the ceiling. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. Guess we're just gonna have to... Yep. Yes, yes, yes. Just... Yeah, I remember this being annoying back in, back when I did it in... Reloaded as well. I don't remember so much waiting for platforms, though. I mean, saying that, still don't think this is nearly as bad as some other particular missions in this level. In this game, rather. Mad Matrix Dark comes to mind. That level... Ho ho ho. I'm not gonna be doing that in the stream because I don't want to. It's bad. There we go. Shadow is still drunk. You may be wondering how I got into this situation. Me too. It really is just drunk simulated with Shadow now. Alley up. Okay, camera's fixed. Okay, anything else in here I can work with? Seems kind of weird there's just a gravity switch in here that doesn't work. I guess it's just in case you somehow made it in here without changing the gravity back to normal. Okay, where is... Oh, that's a bottomless pit over there. Time to go through this cool segment again. Or not, I guess. Okay. You can sort of do first person here, but it's not quite as effective as in Kingdom Hearts 2. Which, I gotta say, 2005 really was a year for gaming. I mean, it's not quite on the same sort of pinnacle as 2004, but I feel it's close. I think we do have to go through here, actually. So that was a bit of a waste of time. Ah, now we're talking. Whoa! Okay, so defense unit right there. I'm out of ammo, great. Shoot. Can I just punch it? Punch it so hard it explodes? Okay, there is a floor underneath me, that's good. Excuse me, sir, I'm gonna need to take your assault rifle. No, that's not the way I want to go. That's not the way I want to go either. Feels like I'm trapped here now. Shoot. Oh. What's over here? What's over here? Rings. Nope. Nope, don't want to go over there just yet. Can I... Ah. Ah. A very thoughtful game. Yes, yes. Just gotta go down here now. Whee. Just casually dropping through corridors like it's nothing. I will say this is definitely a cool concept for the arc, but I'm definitely glad this is something they decided to do as a nice little level gimmick. It's like going through all these hallways, except in messed up gravity. It's cool. I'm guessing the last one should be... There it is. Just casually just through a whole bunch of... Oh. I'm gonna say just casually through a whole bunch of, shielding. Also, yeah, I can't help but notice that, the sound these things make when they launch their worms. I'm pretty sure that's, that sound effect was from Tron. It's like one of the first things I noticed about this particular game. It's just like, did they just take a sound effect from Tron? Yeah, it's like super distinct as well. Oh, I can just go around here. Excuse me, sir, can I... Alright, fine, be that way. Are there any oh, perfect. I was about to ask, are there any guns around here which I can use? Perfect. So, right down here. There we go. There we go. I hope it was worth it to you, Sean Schemmel. I hope it was worth it to you,
I won't let
Goku.
the Ark fall back into human hands.
12 minutes. Ah, jeez Louise. Okay. At the very least, we're done with that. So I guess we're just gonna go on to something else now. Yes, I already said this. Shadow getting the wrong... Wait, can I... Oh, I can't skip this because you can't skip cutscenes that are new, I guess.
The pieces are coming together.
Technically speaking, I guess it's just in terms of stuff you've... It's like a cutscene we've already seen, it's just in a different place. Because it's like, oh yes, I'm here on the Ark, and I remember that I was supposed to have died here, so I guess that means something, I guess. I think Robotnik said something about me not having any past at one point. May as well come to that conclusion.
I'll make you wish you'd never created me.
And here we are again back at Lava Shelter. You can tell I quite like this level.
Will let me lean toward other rails to jump to.
I will say at the very least, with regards to mechanics from Heroes, it definitely feels as though they improved on a bunch of them. Mostly with regards to the grind rails. Grind railing just feels nice here. With regards to the speed you can get and how easy it is to just flip from one rail to another. It's like they managed to do this without requiring you to need quick stepping to do it. Funny how that works. Yeah, it's fine, Omega. I have the power of the power of trigonometry on my side. We'll be fine. Ho ho, Shadow! Alright, whatever you say, Robotnik. This is gonna be between you and me. Yeah, I kind of feel explosions in this game are kind of strange, actually. Where explosions caused by you don't deal any self-damage, and yet explosions from enemies don't damage crates or anything. It's kind of weird. In fact, a lot of this game is just straight up weird. I will say... Oh, so just falling in lava just straight up kills you. Good to know. At least it's accurate in that respect. I will say, though, with regards to the quote-unquote morality system in this game, I feel Lava Shelter is definitely one of those levels which handles it the best, where depending on how what alignment you are when you play the level, the route you take actually changes. The level changes depending on which version, depending on which mission you decide to do. It's a basic concept, but it is pretty cool in execution. Where it's actively harder for you to proceed. Alright, just tell your robo-guards to hold off for a second whilst I get your systems up and running. Much like in Tai 2, and much like in the Tai games, the best way to activate something is to just completely shoot it up or set it on fire. Perfect logic.
This rail is already under the Shadow Android standard armament includes a very
So... Okay, so there are platforms here. Please don't sink, please don't sink. Thank you. So, it's only gotten slightly harder here in terms of the layout, but here's where things get really interesting. Now an entirely separate route opens up for us. We're starting to go places where we normally wouldn't in the original version, where now we have to go this way, I think. Or do we just get... Yeah, let's just keep pushing forward. Like, yeah, this is a lot more difficult now. It's like, I like it. It's... Stuff like this is cool. Here we are. So it was right to come in this direction. Oh hey, it's that sound effect from SA2, the one where they're charging up the power laser. Well, I guess now we just have to wait. Good old Marble Zone. Do 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 do. I remember this segment also being quite tense. Just casually being suspended over an egregiously, increasingly dangerous bottomless pit. Good stuff. You know, it's like that one game where you're in the pod, except probably controls better. Just, I don't know. I remember Shadow being a lot more slippery. Maybe it's just I'm used to it by now. Well, shoot.
Damn, not here.
And thus, Shadow had to be rebuilt. And became Shad Vader. You were my brother, Shadakin. I loved you. Sonic, what the fluff are you talking about? Get down here and help me. I can feel my flesh burning up. You were supposed to destroy the Black Arms, not join them. Bring balance to the Chaos Force, not leave it in darkness. Sonic, for fluff's sake, just help me already. I said I'd do what I must. What are you even talking about at this point? I'm literally burning to death, Sonic. Well, not death, because I'm technically immortal and my cells regenerate faster than I burn up, but it still hurts a lot. Actually, how does Shadow's ultimate life form status work? Because I know he's supposedly immune to diseases, so... Does that mean he has, like, a healing factor? Does it mean he has regenerative properties? How does that work? I mean, obviously that doesn't really apply here because video game logic and, trying to hide the fact that he may or may not be a robot, but I think the point still stands. There we go. That's how it's done. In theory. Don't leave me behind. Ooh, there we go. And it should be smooth sailing from here. That was like the hardest part of the level. Do definitely appreciate it, though. And there it is, the last one. With the help of my brethren. To seal the deal.
The doctor knows the truth about my existence. Nobody lays a hand on him except me.
Well said. B rank from that, huh? Well, I'll take it. What do you mean, formats? Hold on, let me have a look. Retry. Okay, that seemed to do it. Just I thought my memory card. It's like I switched to an SD memory card in order to get away from these sorts of problems.
Equal to that of the real Shadow. Excellent. Now give me those emeralds.
Well, he is just piling on this sort of gaslighting scheme real hard, isn't he? It's just like, I'm about to kill you. Alright. You'd think he'd let up as soon as Shadow was about to kill him. It's like, alright. I admit you're not actually an android.
I gave you an order, or have you forgotten? Idiot! Perhaps I need to teach you a lesson! I'll
Mike Pollock just... I do definitely miss Mike Pollock having this sort of energy in the games. Also, Omega's here for some reason. Alright, here we go again. Still don't have any weapons to face you with, so... Guess I'm just gonna have to make do. It's still goofy whenever that happens. Bonk. Boink. Get over here, you. I'm not done with you yet. In hindsight, this machine's design is really idiotic. What was Robotnik thinking when he designed this thing? It really is like he's losing touch ever since he made me. Yeah, it really feels as though in this particular version of the fight, you just do more damage to him whenever you mess up his missile or bomb attack. The ring one seems kind of useless and all. Oh, I just realized there actually are weaponry back over there. Alright, let's go have a look, see what we can find. So over here we have bazooka. And egg shooter. This is what I need. This is what's gonna help me gain an advantage over Robotnik. Alright, just messed up your plans, Robotnik. What are you gonna do now? The range of this homing attack is insane. Vzz. Yeah, I think I should probably hold on to this until we get Shadow Fever again. Seems smarter to do. Yeah, that's still... This fight is still super funny, I must say that. Oh, finally have a... There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Yes! Dang it, I used it too early. Fine, we'll go out to the back. We'll go out with a bang together, Robotnik. Yes! Double boom! And that's that.
Sorry, Doctor, but this is the end for you.
You're dead again. What do you think of that?
Perfect.
Yeah, also thinking about how I want to structure this. Do I want to just do 2 endings per stream? 3 endings per stream? Because we've been going for like nearly 2 hours at this point, and I can't help but wonder whether this would be a good point to finish for the evening, and we just do like a series of shorter streams.
I made you, and this is how you repay me?
Well, yeah.
I am Shadow Android, the ultimate life form, a copy of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Just a copy.
With the power of these emeralds, I will be stronger than him. This is who I am.
2 storylines per...
Goodbye,
You think that's reasonable? I think that's reasonable. Though we will probably end up going into December with this, which... I mean, I don't really mind. I mean, we've already seen these credits before, so... Here's to hoping. I suppose we may as well go into the library real quick, because there's one thing which I want to, at the very least, have a look at. Machine coup d'etat. Fix aspirations. I think it's a little earlier on, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. looking for a specific version of this story I want to go through. Where I think something like this is Shadow's way of life. I will. Can't believe that he karate chopped the egg again. Yeah. Shadow. You do kind of have to love just how many of these different sorts of titles they came up with. Life is Guilty, Fallen Angel Despair, Machine Sunshine, over the original. Shadow the Black, Birth of the Robot Emperor. To Love Oneself, Black Angel. I feel a lot of these do seem a little familiar as well. The Ultimate World Conquest. Let's go over here, actually. Faith Without Falsehood. I think that's the one I'm thinking of, which seems like it would be quite appropriate. Let's have a look at this. Because I feel this would probably be a better alternative version to the whole Shadow Android plot. Just going by this game's logic. Where, you know, you start off starting with Sonic initially, just driving off the black creatures is like, who cares? Then all the stuff maybe with Prison Island when you meet up with Charmy, then... You know, I don't think actually... I kind of want to save the cutscenes actually for when we actually do them on stream, so... I think I'm just gonna have to skip through all of these until we eventually get to the end. Just as a, coming soon, I guess. We're not gonna be going for this one because it involves doing Mad Matrix Dark, so... Obviously we're not gonna do that one, but, yeah. I'll be interested to see which, two storylines you want me to go through next. Just like, look at all these fun characters we're going to be able to have fun with in the future streams. Allegedly, at the very least. But I must say, when it comes to all the various neutral ending streams, it just... The prospect of it just, ending with Shadow being like, oh, I was an Eggman robot all along. This must feel just the most abrupt thing ever. I think, there was these, various different, like, animated shorts regarding this game back in the late 2000s, which sort of illustrated this whole thing properly, where it's just like, being confronted by the gun commander is just like, yes, I'm finally starting to piece all this stuff together. The things Black Doom taught me, the space colony, the girl Maria, your testimony. I finally know who I am now. I'm an Eggman robot! Yeah, just, you can really come up with different, story combinations which just make absolutely zero sense. But, I guess we'll just have to see what types of stories you're interested in me using this to tell. But until then, I think I'm gonna call it for now. So thank you for tuning in to this particular installment of Shadow T Hedgehog, and I'll see you next time for whichever set of endings I want to do next. But until then, take care. Bye-bye.